What's up, everybody? It's Corn Kid. Ian, what's going on? Saw Batman vs Superman. This is a spoiler review, so if you haven't seen it, click away, go away, don't watch this video, or if you just don't care, continue watching. Oh my god. Warner Brothers, what the fuck did you do? Jesus Christ on a pony. That was the most boring film I've ever sat through, and I fucking sat through some films, but Jesus, this was boring. What the fuck were you thinking? This wasn't Batman v Superman. This was fucking Batman v Superman and political thriller and action thriller and Justice League world building and fuck. There's just 6 movies in one movie. What the fuck? It's by no means like a horrible film like Last Airbender, or Dragon Ball Evolution, but Jesus Christ, 2 hours and 41 minutes. My God, I felt every minute. That's a first for me. I felt every minute. And don't touch that waffle. That's a light. You don't sniff the light. He's sniffing the light. Don't go to light waffles. But anyway, damn. God freaking damn. You fucked it up, Warner Brothers. You seriously fucked it up. This is like Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the DC Universe. Jesus. This is how you introduce your Justice League? Oh, and let me get to that part right away, because that's one of my big pissy moments, the way they did this. So, Bruce Wayne hacks into Lex Luthor's complex, and he finds an email. And in the email, it has 4 symbols, I think. 4 symbols. You have the symbol for Wonder Woman, you have the symbol for Flash, you have the symbol for Aquaman, and you have the symbol for Cyborg. General audience members don't know who the fuck these guys are. You make these extravagant yet simple symbols that fans know. Thankfully, I've read a comic book or two, and I know what they were. But you couldn't have put names. You took the time to, in Microsoft Photoshop to Photoshop these symbols and shit. So Bruce Wayne is a master hacker now, and Batman was fucking awesome, by the way. Ben Affleck as Batman was awesome. So Ben Affleck, he meets Wonder Woman, yada yada yada. He finds out her email and who she really is, and sends her this email. She opens it. You see video files of the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg. That's how you fucking introduce cameos for the Justice League. That is the laziest, fucking stupidest way to introduce the fucking Justice League I have ever seen in my life. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that we waited 3 fucking years. 3 years! 3 fucking goddamn years for this fucking movie to come out. It was hyped all to hell, being the greatest gladiator match in the history of the fucking world. And you go introducing the Justice League with a fucking email. A fucking goddamn email. That's how you introduce the Justice League. Warner Brothers, you fucking morons. You spent $250 on this fucking movie. And fuck. You couldn't even have Aquaman rise from the water like a badass to help out Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman when they're versing Doomsday? Really? Oh no, the Trinity has to be there, fans are expecting that. This movie was so paper thin in plot and story. It had no plot and story. It was all over the fucking mess. There goes my cat. I'm serious. This film had no plot whatsoever. Well, it had plots, but it had 5 or 6 different plots, and you couldn't fucking follow a goddamn thing. And it was boring. It was so boring. I nearly fell asleep. The guy next to me, he was having trouble going to sleep, staying awake. He was like this. And I was rocking in my chair. I'm like, okay, when's action gonna come? Seriously, when is the action? Come on, really? No action yet? When are these guys gonna fight? They only fight for 10 minutes. That's it. 10 fucking minutes. It's a pretty cool fight, but it's just 10 minutes long. Because oh no, we have to uh freaking bring in Doomsday. Kids are finally wanting to see that. And yes, Superman dies. Superman fucking dies. They fucking rushed the shit out of this movie. They rushed probably the best Superman story arc ever in comic book history. The death of Superman. And they fucking rushed it for the last 20 minutes. I felt nothing at the end of this movie. I felt no emotion. If you wanted emotion from me, Zack Snyder, you didn't get shit. You didn't get a goddamn thing. It was crap. The editing was crap. The CGI was crap. Doomsday looks like shit. He looked like absolute shit. But yeah, guys, this was not a good movie. I went into this. I didn't go into this with high expectations. As soon as they announced this at Comic-Con in 2013, I was kind of iffy. I'm like, But I will say this on a positive note, on a very, very positive note. Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, however you say her last name, was great as Wonder Woman. I can't wait to see Wonder Woman, the solo movie. Ben Affleck as Batman killed it. He freaking killed it. He kills people in this film, which was kind of weird, but holy shit, the stunts were amazing with him. In this movie, the only reason I'm considering buying. I'm actually doing it. I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered the extended cut because there's 30 minutes of extra footage that's going to be added, and it comes with a Batman statue. So if the extended version sucks, at least I have a fucking Batman statue. I'm hoping there's more Batman. I'm hoping there's more to that 10-minute fight. And Jesse Eisenberg, go away. Just go. He was menacing like once in this entire thing. He was like the Jim Carrey. He was the Lex Luthor what Jim Carrey was to the Riddler. But Jim Carrey did a better job at portraying a villain as the Riddler. That's what I will say on that. I didn't care for Jesse Eisenberg. Superman, he was Superman. Lois Lane, you get to see her naked in a tub. That was cool. She got big old knockers. I'm hoping in the R-rated cut she has a full frontal. That's the best I'm hoping for in this movie. I'm hoping in the extended cut they connect the dots because this was mashed together, and just said, look, there's our cinematic universe. Enjoy. Yeah. This was a fucking goddamn train wreck. A fucking goddamn train wreck. And if you're keeping on how many F-bombs I dropped, good for you. Because I lost count. I don't know. I wasn't counting. But yeah, the way that Batman and Superman go head-to-head at each other was, like, not the way, but the reasoning behind it was just so stupid. Lex Luthor Jr., hey, Mr. Luthor. He gets Superman and says, I don't have Lois Lane, I have your mother. You don't mess with Superman's mother. So he goes and Luthor says, I want the head of Batman. Bring me the head of Batman. So they can fight, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, the reason why they end the fight when Bruce Wayne Batman is about to stab Superman with a Kryptonian spear. Yeah, Batman made a Kryptonian spear. Superman, Henry Cavill wails out, oh, they're going to kill Martha. And I know it's supposed to be emotional, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was basically Superman. The basis of it was, when Superman says Martha, Batman goes apeshit because Batman in this film is suffering from PTSD from seeing his parents get shot. They do the origin story again for the umpteenth time. And Lois Lane rushes in, says, Martha, that's his mother. So Batman realizes it, and Batman, the basic gist of it was, your mom's name is Martha? So is mine. Did we just become BFFs? That's basically it. And then they fight together with Wonder Woman against the orc from Lord of the Rings mixed with a pug puppy. He had a pug puppy face. Yeah, and everybody that said don't worry, Doomsday evolves. Yeah, he evolved fucking once. That was it. Once. And he still looked like shit. Still. Yeah, they rushed the death scene of Superman. Coffin, funeral, everything. And then at the very end, you see dirt swirling and shit like that. So he's not dead. As Angry Joe said, and I totally agree with him, WB, you blew your load early. I have been waiting for Doomsday for years. Years, ever since I freaking read The Death of Superman. I didn't get the comic, I got the novel. The Death and Life of Superman. And I have been waiting for a great adaptation of that. It would bring gravitas and such emotion to the character of Superman. No. You fucking rush the last 20 fucking minutes and that's another story plot line. So there's like 6 now. 6 plots inside this fucking 2-hour and fucking 40-minute movie that I fucking spent every fucking minute feeling. Death of Superman, funeral scene and all that. You couldn't have waited till the end of the Justice League to have Superman die. Have his funeral, all that. Have Doomsday as a main villain. No. You blew your load early, like you always fucking do at Comic-Con. You start out great, and then, you're fucking the chick. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna blow a load. Oh my god. And you fuck everything up, and other studios have to come in, fuck the chick, and make her satisfied because you didn't make her satisfied because you blew your load too early. And you blew your load too early in this fucking film. Yeah, that's my rant, guys. That was... Oh, God. There were so many political, just stupid stuff, political stupid stuff that did not need to be there. What you should have done is you should have copied Dark Knight Rises, not beat for beat, obviously, but with dealing with the villain or the adversary, Batman, have him fight, and I'm hoping this is in the extended cut, but I doubt it. So Batman doesn't have Superman by the throat with his hands. He doesn't say those lines, even though Zack Snyder said it was going to be in the film, but it's not. I want you to remember, Clark, in all your most private moments, the one man who beat you with my throat around your neck. And then, they should have cut, Martha, and then he realizes it. That would be a bit better. But nothing is explained. You get on these different plot lines. Plots, I sound Jewish. Plot lines, and they stop. It's another plot. And then it goes, stops. Goes back to the first one, goes, stops. Then you have a whole new one. A whole new plot line. And it was a god-awful mess. Whoever freaking edited this needs to be fired. Warner Brothers, I'm not excited about Justice League. Nope. I'm interested in Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman right now. But Justice League, nope. unless you guys do a 180, and by a 180 I mean fire Zack Snyder and hire someone capable like George Miller to direct Justice League, um, yeah, this was a pain in the ass. This was a real pain in the fucking ass. And I know there are a lot of DC fans out there. They're gonna love this movie, but I don't understand it. You know, I like DC. I do. I'm more of a Marvel person, but I like DC. I go to the DC movies. You know, I may not understand much, but I was hoping. I told my friend this. I said, you know, I want to learn more about these characters. You know, hopefully the movie does that. And he's like, oh no, you will. No. Warner Brothers just proved to you and I that they were just after the freaking Marvel Studios Avengers money. That's it. I'm sorry, guys. This was not a good movie. This wasn't. Yeah, Justice League. I'm not looking forward to. Nope. I know I'm bashing it. There were good things about it. Batman was fantastic. Ben Affleck. You know, I can't wait for his solo films because I know he's doing solo films. We all know he's doing solo films. Batman solo films. Wonder Woman I'm looking forward to. Gal Gadot was kick-ass. I had a lot of reservations about her, but she proved me wrong, so bravo. But yeah, this was a fucking bloated train wreck. Oh God. And to the DC fans, if you like it, you know, that's your opinion, but I don't understand how you can like this when the introduction of these characters was through a fucking email. A goddamn email. 3 years we've been waiting for this, guys. 3 years. It was going to be 2, but they pushed it back to 3. And this is the best they could come up with. Fire David Goyer. Get Jonathan Nolan on. Chris Nolan's brother, because a lot of people know, you know, in Dark Knight, the reason why it was so successful, because not only David S. Goyer, but Jonathan Nolan, Chris Nolan's brother, also co-wrote. Get his ass on there. Fire David Goyer. Fuck him. Get Jonathan Nolan. He is a more competent writer. And my cat's going poo. Yeah, that's what you need to do, DC and Warner Brothers. You guys failed. And to the DC fans, you know, I feel like you guys got cheated. I seriously do. You've been waiting years, a lot of people, decades for these characters to come on screen, and you get glimpses of them through a fucking email and security footage. Dumbest fucking shit ever. Yeah, that's my rant, guys. I know it's a long rant, but it had to be said. The only reason, again, why I'm gonna be getting Batman v Superman the extended cut is I'm praying to God that it's a lot better than the theatrical cut. I'm hoping there's more Batman. I'm hoping there's more conflict with Superman and Batman, and more of the plot lines connect the dots. But if there isn't, it's gonna stay on my shelf and collect dust, and I'll have a badass Batman statue. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, take care, guys. Peace. Bye.